Hi, this is Captain Smith, and today let's talk about mooring ropes. We will discuss the construction, care, and maintenance of the mooring ropes on board. So, how many kinds of mooring ropes, or hawsers as they are called, are there? Well, technically three kinds: natural fiber ropes, synthetic fiber ropes, and stainless steel wire ropes. Let's skip the natural fiber ropes as they have practically become obsolete on bigger ships. Let's jump straight to synthetic fiber ropes. Examples of synthetic fibers are polyester, polypropylene, polyamide, nylon, etc. Synthetic ropes are also made by combining two different polymers in specific ratios like polyester plus polypropylene or polypropylene plus polyamide, etc. Each kind of fiber has its own advantages and disadvantages. For example, polypropylene is economical, flexible, and has the same strength when wet or dry, but is also less resistant to UV, that is sunlight, and is slippery. Nylon, on the other hand, is very strong, elastic, is very resistant to UV light, but loses strength when wet and does not float. Combining two or more kinds of fibers in proper ratios strikes a proper balance between advantages and disadvantages of the ropes. Wire ropes, on the other hand, have good reserve strength, very long service life, but are heavy and difficult to handle and requires more maintenance. Now, let's talk about the construction of these ropes. Building blocks of synthetic ropes are the yarns of the material which are twisted together to form the strands. Multiple strands are then interwoven or braided together to form the rope. Similar to girls tying braids, if you will. Strands number anywhere from 4 to 12 in mooring hawsers. Standard length of mooring ropes is 220 meters. Mooring wires consist of stainless steel wires which are twisted together to form strands, which in turn are braided to form the rope over a core. Mooring wires always have a core at the center, which may be wires or fibers. Example: wire rope denoted as 6 into 36 WSC means 6 strands, each strand having 36 wires. WSC standing for wire strand core. Similarly, FC stands for fiber core. The size of every rope is denoted by its cross-sectional diameter. Strength of each rope is denoted by MBL or minimum breaking load. The helix or spiral of the strands is known as lay of the rope and can either be right hand or left hand lay. Every mooring rope has an eye at its end to secure it to a structure like bollards or hooks. The wire ropes have a synthetic mooring tail at its end, which is thicker and stronger than the wire rope itself and is connected by mandel or Tonsberg shackle. Tail is provided for easier and safe handling of ropes. Care and maintenance of mooring ropes include the following: regular inspection by a competent person, proper coiling of the ropes, proper storage when not in use. Ropes must be stored such as to prevent exposure to water, sunlight, chemicals, heat, etc. This includes storage under deck, on top of gratings, properly covered, etc. Sharp angles to be avoided during use. Turns on winch drums should be uniform, avoiding too slack or too tight turns. Ropes must always be passed through fair leads when passing to the shore. Wire ropes must be greased regularly. Mandel and Tonsberg shackle in wire ropes must be rigged in correct manner according to the maker's instructions. Remember, all mooring ropes must have a certificate present on board. Now, let's talk about the criteria for discarding a mooring rope. Reduction of total diameter or any strand diameter by more than 10%. That means if initial diameter was 40 mm, then any reduction of more than 4 mm, that is 10% of 40 mm, means discarding the rope. For wire ropes, 10% of wires broken over any length of 10 diameters. That means if initial diameter was 40 mm, then in any 400 mm of the length of the rope, if 10% wires are broken, then the rope has to be discarded. Visual deterioration or corrosion in wire ropes. Loss of elasticity of the ropes. For wires, crushing, cutting in, kinks, and permanent elongation will mean discarding the rope. No repairs such as splicing is allowed on any mooring rope. Please like and subscribe to support the channel and to motivate me to keep making quality videos. Thank you.